Walking through the mall, people look at this and they're always sort of like, there's always a little bit of a stare or a quick little look of like, oh, okay, well that's different. I put on a liquid glove, which is a water soluble, which allows me to be able to get the paint off a lot easier at night. My hands are very important to me. My hands are where the flow comes through. Some people say almost like that I'm channeling. I heard people say, oh, they see spirits around me and they talk to me. I like the attention of being in front of people. I love them watching what I'm doing and going, oh my goodness, how did you do that? I like to think of it almost like where Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse will pick up a paintbrush and dip it in the paint and then swipe it across the easel, and the painting would just all form behind it. People don't see this type of thing normally being done. Whatever their world is, whether it's corporate or life on the street or whatever they're doing, I take them on a journey, a creative journey, which allows them to escape where they are for a period of time, and they come into my world. No formal training, just completely self-taught. My schooling wasn't great. All that academic type of stuff was just like straight over my head. Parents or everyone like going, what's wrong with this boy? What are we going to do with this boy? When I was about 14, 13 years old, I'd seen a calligraphy set and I took it home and started practicing and doing stroke after stroke after stroke, manipulating the flat blades, doing fancy writing. But it was moving the pen around in a way that was to build pictures that I enjoyed. But the more messy I got, the more I started to sort of like become more expressional in my artwork, the more people went, wow, that's cool. I had these dreams and visions and things in my head that just were bursting to get out. My dreams started to teach me how to be able to paint and do what it is that was wanting to burst out of me. Salvador Dali, I love the way that he twists objects in time, and you look at it and it looks like it's about to move and stand out, slap you in the face, and you take a step back and go, wow, cool, I like that, let's do it again. I find the gas mask it's very confronting. It's almost like a Darth Vader mask. It was a barrier between the people. One of the most asked questions I get is, what's that thing on your back? It's an air filter, so I'm not breathing in the paint and the fumes and the things that are around. Some people think it's some sort of like a bong or some sort of like, I've got some hoochie goochie in it. They seem a little disappointed that it's just an air filter. They're all thinking I'm on some sort of like hallucinogen, but I'm very straight. I'm not into any of the illegal substances or anything like that. I realise, ladies and gentlemen, that most of you are thinking, oh, you know, that stuff looks pretty good sometimes. You must be on drugs. My artwork went from, when I first started off, being maybe 10 pieces, and I'd have maybe 8 or 9 pieces that were like not so good, and maybe 2 pieces that were like, oh wow, that's cool, to now where I'm able to bring out the artwork so that I can have maybe 8 or 9 pieces which are like, oh wow, that's cool, to where I may have 2 or 3 of them which are like, oh my goodness, that is really, really good. Painting helps me flush out my life, helps me to be able to make a life which is comfortable. Being privileged to do what I love doing, hell yeah, I love that. I don't think I could ever be under the thumb of someone else. A 9-to-5 job, you got to be here, you got to do this. This helps me to be able to keep that going and be not subject to the man. I wanted to give the feel of it being a little bit messy and dirty, because I suppose, well, war is, it's not something that's sterile and clean. So there's so it's a little bit dirty and messy. And I just wanted to bring an element of it being a busy scenery. Things are happening and going off around the helicopters in the top there. The guys carrying the wounded, and the medic taking care of a wounded guy down on the ground there at his feet. So yeah, this is what I wanted to get across, and I think I hopefully accomplished it as much as I can. I'm Jared Lyell, and I paint in the Queen Street Mall in Brisbane. And I'm recognised there as an icon, which is really cool. I love that. I love it.